Hi everyone. I just wanted to touch bases with you on what I'm going to be using for starting my seedlings. I'm going to use a method that Neil Smith proposes on a website. I can't remember the name of it because it's been so infrequent that I visit it. I don't remember what the name of it is. I think it's the chili pepper or something like chili pepper forum or something like that. But um, he uses an aquarium. And what he does is he fills his aquarium up, uses plastic containers, heats the water with a aquarium heater up to whatever, 90, 100 degrees, whatever. And then he'll use an air pump with air stones. And the air stone causes aeration in the water, which will like oxygenate the air. It super oxygenates the air, so it helps. Once they're popped, it helps them really. Their vigor is just outstanding with this method. Now, I've never used it, but I understand the philosophy, the principles behind it, which is why I am adopting it. And I wanted to kind of give you guys a blow-by-blow through the first year season of trying it. So this is kind of why I'm doing this. This will be Naga News number 2, for lack of a better way of saying. This is like an update thing. So I don't know. I want to take you guys step by step through my growing experiences. This way maybe you can compare mine to yours or whatever. But as I said, this is not my idea. So I'm giving credit to Neil of the Hippie Seed Company. And I want you to see that this aquarium is what we're going to be using for the 2011 season. And what we're going to do is we're going to give you a blow-by-blow and let you watch us grow our crop. So on that note, I'm going to let you go for now. And we'll come back and we'll show you the seedlings. I'll show you the peat pellets. Whatever I use to get my seeds started, I'll go through that process as well. So I'll add that to the Naga News segment. What I'm going to do is I'm going to compile. So what I'll do is I'll use this segment and a few other segments. I'll try to splice them together, and then we'll have one episode of Naga News. So it'll be like episode number 2. So on another note, I just wanted to show everybody. This is my Yamaha Roadstar. I'm a bit close right now, but you can still see it. It's a 1602cc 98 cubic inch V-twin. It's patterned, the style of the V-twin is patterned, of course, after the Harley Davidson. And Harley's been around for a long time. For some reason, back in, I guess, the early 70s, I think Yamaha started playing around with V-twins, and they came out with the Virago and some other motorcycles. But this is like a hybrid. This is the end result, and in a touring package. There's also another one. God, the name escapes me right now, but it's like the hot rod version. This is the cruiser touring version. So just wanted to show it to you. She's a pretty bike. I've got nothing to be ashamed of as far as being sitting next to a Harley Davidson or whatever. And this is a really nice motorcycle. The reason I have the seat off is because it's wintertime here in California, USA, and we are trickle charging it. So that's plugged in. You can't see the charger because it's kind of hidden behind there. And as I'm panning back, I'm seeing other motorcycles. Yes, that is an old one. It's been sitting around for a while. That was one of my first motorcycles. It's called the Honda 750. It's a 4-cylinder. And I rode that thing for many miles. Many, many miles. I put a lot of miles on that. Show that to you a little bit better. Give you a little better angle at it. Maybe I can get back further. Yeah. So that's a Honda 750. And it's a bit worse for the wear, but as I said, I rode the heck out of this thing, and basically when I parked it, I had bought a brand new car, so that's the reason that it kind of got neglected, and my living arrangements were such that I was living out in a place where it didn't have any covered garage. This this also is a Yamaha. You can't see it; it's taken apart. But this was a running Yamaha. It ran real good until I went down on it. It still runs good, but you know I haven't put it back together since I went down on it. I went down on it with my brother-in-law, and we both incurred a few scratches and such. Thankfully, nothing happened majorly except to the motorcycle. But this is a Yamaha 600 Radian 1990 version, and this one was a real good runner when it was running, and I'm sure once it gets running again, it'll be a fast motorcycle. But I kind of grew out of the fast, and I like this style better. I just do. So, in any case, I just wanted to show you my motorcycle. This is my Yamaha Roadstar with touring package, touring trunk, and studs all over the place. And what I was going to do is one of these days I'll try to get my wife to hold this thing, and maybe we can show you a little ride. I'll take you up in the hills or something, and we'll listen to the motor, and I can take some pictures of some surroundings and so forth. But in any case, that's it for Naga News for this specific segment, so I'll let you go. And oops, sorry, I had to turn my monitor around. We'll see you soon. I'll be back. Talk to you. Catch you. Bye. Hi. I just wanted to touch bases with everybody and tell you what kind of peppers I'm going to be growing for the season. I don't have a lot of strains because I'm starting out small time, new kid on the block kind of thing. But I'm going to grow some good quality, hopefully, and I'll be able to offer these for sale next year. What I'm going to grow, of course, is the Butchalokia. Got to have one of those. That's the famous ghost pepper. I'm going to definitely grow that. I'm going to grow my Naga, which is the new red one, the one that's cross-breeded, I believe, from New Mexico State University. And I'm going to hopefully grow that one. It'll come out a Naga next year. And if it does, then what we'll do is we'll grow it for another year or two consecutively, and we'll see what happens. If it does remain a Naga, that's it. It's a Naga. Okay, we're going to grow another Chinense. It's a capsicum Chinense. That's the family of ghost peppers. This is called a datil, whatever. I'm not sure exactly how you pronounce it, but this is going to be a hopefully fruity flavor. It looks like a nice pepper. It looks like when it's ripe, it ripens yellow like the yellow 7 pod, but it's a long, elongated pod. Next in line will be a capsicum anum, which is a different heat level. And these are the chiletapin. These are what they call the bird peppers. They are actually dropped by birds through the birds ingest them. They go through the digestive tract, and they are spread by the birds. And you can figure out the rest. These are New Mex Bailey Pekin. I've never grown them before. It's another small pepper. Looks like it's similar to the Pekin, the chiletapin. It's a small one. So I'm going to try this one. We'll see how that one comes out. That one's an animal also as well, capsicum anum. Then we have a poblano, which I'm going to grow. I have some poblanos that I think got kissed with the pollen from my Naga. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grow those and see if they're a little hotter. If they are a little hotter, hopefully, I like them hotter. And I use them for stuffing primarily. That's why I like them hotter. So if I can get a kicked up heat level out of because they're real mild pepper, but if I can get a kicked up heat level out of those poblanos, my mouth's watering thinking about it. What does that tell you? I'm going to stuff the heck out of them. These are also stuffing peppers. These are called New Mex Heritage 6.4, and I'm squinting because my glasses are upstairs. These are also a stuffing pepper, primarily for like chili relleno. Chili relleno it's a stuffed chili with cheese, I believe, and a breading, like a coating, almost like a pancake coating, and then you fry it in butter or oil, whatever, and top it with salsa, some good homemade salsa, of course. Okay, on to the ones that I got from Neil. And by the way, Neil's sending me another order of sauces, and my mouth is kind of going to water thinking about those too. He's got some yellow 7-pod turkey slap sauce coming for me, and I'm going to get some Naga sauve, which is supposedly hotter, and it's kind of like a barbecue-y flavor. So I'm going to get those and some seeds. I hope a TS Moruga, and I don't know what else. I told him to toss in some seeds, you know, whatever he thought that I didn't have that would be unique, because I'm looking for unique peppers. Naga Maric, chocolate boot jolokia, which is the capsicum chinense, also like the ghost. This is the chocolate version. Bi jolokia, never heard of it, and they'll be my first experience, so hopefully those are going to be good. My very, very, very favorite all time, for now, until I get more experience under my belt, the yellow 7-pod. The Douglas, which is a chocolate 7-pod. So that's basically a super hot yellow 7-pod in a chocolate version. And lastly, the chocolate habanero. So I got a couple of chocolate versions of peppers growing this year, and this is all learning experience for me. There's a lot of people out there that know a lot more, grow a lot more, like my friend Jim Duffy down in San Diego. I believe he's going to grow 500 strains or 500 plants. I don't know if it's strains, but 500 plants in his backyard. I can't do that yet. You know, one day, Jim, I'll catch up to you. And I believe he said he was going to grow 26,000 other plants. That's of course not strains, but 26,000 plants of any strain. That's a lot of plants, and he's going to have a greenhouse do that for him. So one of these days I'll get there, but for now we're starting small time, mom and pop. And not that Jim's not a mom and pop. He's pretty down to earth, so he's real reachable. You can talk to him anytime you want. So if that's what you consider mom and pop, that's a mom and pop. So, but in any case, I hope to be as larger. I want to be a larger scale. Let's put it that way. I want to grow enough peppers to make a mark in the pepper world, like Jim's done. He's done some really wonderful stuff, and he's working with kids, etc., etc. That obviously is some of my thoughts as well. I'm thinking about going to the local gospel mission and maybe helping out down there. Hopefully I can get them to trust me, and then at that point maybe I can get them to let me cook. You know, cook some stuff for them, maybe add some of the hot stuff to some of the people that like it. For some of the people that like it. In any case, I'm going to stop being long-winded. Just wanted to touch bases with you on a few of my strains for the year of 2011. We'll be back with another update. We'll talk to you soon. Take care. Be good, everybody.